Hey everyone, welcome to the show. Today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of body language, focusing on the secret language of attraction. Because sometimes actions speak louder than words, right? We've all been there, wondering if someone is interested or just being polite. Believe me, once you know what to look for, it's like having a superpower. You'll be amazed at what you can learn about someone just by paying attention to their body language. So get ready to take notes, because today we're unlocking the secrets of attraction, one gesture at a time. Let's get started. 1. Eye contact, the window to her soul. You know that feeling when you lock eyes with someone across a crowded room? That's not just a coincidence. Eye contact is like the ultimate flirting tool. It's how we establish a connection, a spark. If she holds your gaze for a few seconds longer than usual, it's a good sign. And if she looks away and then back up at you, ooh la la, someone's interested. If you notice her pupils dilating while she's looking at you, well, that's a subconscious sign of attraction. If you catch her stealing glances at you when she thinks you're not looking, that's a surefire sign she's intrigued. So, keep an eye out for those telltale eye signals. 2. Smile and facial expressions. A genuine smile speaks volumes. Let's talk about smiles. Those little bursts of sunshine that can brighten your day. Not all smiles are created equal. There's a big difference between a polite smile and a genuine, heart-melting smile. A true smile reaches all the way to her eyes. You'll see those little crinkles at the corners and her whole face lights up. If she's interested in you, you might notice her smiling more when you're around. It's like you're the reason for her happiness. And speaking of facial expressions, pay attention to her eyebrows. A slightly raised eyebrow can be a sign of interest or surprise, especially when paired with a smile. So, the next time you're chatting, watch for those genuine smiles and expressive eyebrows. They're like little love notes sent from her heart to yours. 3. Posture, it's all about leaving in. Picture this. You're talking to someone, and they're leaning back, arms crossed, with a look on their face like they'd rather be anywhere else. Now imagine the opposite. She's leaning towards you, shoulders relaxed, head tilted slightly. That's what we call open and engaged body language, and it's a fantastic sign. When someone leans in, it shows they're interested in what you have to say. They're literally closing the distance between you, both physically and emotionally. If she turns her shoulders towards you while you're talking, that's a subtle but powerful sign that she's engaged in the conversation and wants to give you her full attention. An open and relaxed posture means she feels comfortable and at ease around you, which is a great foundation for any relationship. 4. Body positioning, the art of subtly facing you. Let's talk about body positioning, because how someone positions themselves in relation to you can speak volumes. Imagine you're at a party, and she's standing with her arms crossed, body angled away from you. It might be time to move on, my friend, because that's closed-off body language. But if she's facing you directly, with her arms uncrossed and relaxed, that's a whole different story. It's like she's saying, I'm open to you, come closer. Pay attention to her feet. Our feet often point in the direction we want to go. If her feet are pointing towards you, even if she's engaged in conversation with someone else, it's a subconscious sign that she's drawn to you. If she adjusts her position to mirror yours, that's a powerful sign of connection, so keep an eye on how she positions herself around you. It's like a compass pointing you towards her heart. 5. Touch, the language of gentle connections. Let's be honest, folks. Touch is a powerful thing. A gentle touch can convey more than words ever could. Like if she gently touches your arm while laughing at your jokes, or brushes her hand against yours when you reach for the same thing. These seemingly insignificant gestures can be incredibly meaningful. They're a way of testing the waters, of seeing how you respond to her touch. If she's comfortable enough to initiate physical contact, even in a small way, It's a good sign that she feels a sense of closeness and connection with you. Of course, everyone has different comfort levels with touch, so it's important to be respectful and read the signals. But if she's initiating those light touches, it's a good sign she's feeling a spark. 6. Hand movements, talking with her hands. Have you ever noticed how some people talk with their hands? It's like their hands have a language of their own. And guess what? Those hand gestures can reveal a lot about what someone is thinking and feeling. For example, if she's gesturing with open palms while she's talking to you, that's a sign of openness and honesty. If she shows you her palms while gesturing, it can also be a subconscious sign of attraction. If she touches her hair or face while she's talking to you, that can be a sign of nervousness or flirting. So pay attention to those hands, my friends. They can be surprisingly expressive and reveal a lot about what she's really thinking. 7. Feet direction, where her toes point, her heart follows. We talked about this a little earlier, but it's worth repeating. Feet direction is a powerful indicator of interest. Our feet are naturally drawn towards things we like and want to move towards. If you're chatting with a woman and her feet are pointed directly at you, that's a fantastic sign. It means she's engaged in the conversation and wants to be closer to you. But if her feet are pointed towards the door, well, you might want to step up your game because her body language is saying she's ready to make a quick exit. If her feet are pointed towards you, but her body is angled slightly away, it could mean she's interested but a bit shy. So the next time you're talking to someone, take a peek at their feet. They might just reveal their true intentions. 8. Mirroring, the ultimate sign of connection. You know that saying, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery? Well, it's true in body language too. When we're attracted to someone, we often subconsciously mirror their movements and gestures. If she subtly mirrors your posture, your hand gestures, or even your tone of voice, it's a huge compliment. It means she's totally in sync with you. Mirroring can be as subtle as leaning in when you lean in, or taking a sip of her drink when you take a sip of yours. It's often done unconsciously, but it's a powerful sign of attraction nonetheless. You can actually use mirroring to your advantage. Try subtly mirroring her body language and see if it creates a deeper sense of connection. Just don't make it too obvious. So, keep an eye out for those mirroring moments. They're like little love songs being played out in the language of body language. 9. Personal space, respecting boundaries, sending signals. We all have our own personal space bubbles, those invisible boundaries that make us feel comfortable. When it comes to attraction, how someone navigates those boundaries can be very telling. If she's comfortable standing a little closer to you than usual, or if she doesn't shy away when you accidentally brush against her, those are good signs. It means she's comfortable with your presence and might even welcome a little more closeness. It's important to be respectful of her boundaries and not invade her personal space. But if she seems to be closing the gap between you, it's a good sign she's feeling a connection. Pay attention to how she reacts when you lean in a little closer. Does she lean in too, or does she pull back? Her reaction will tell you a lot about how she feels. So remember, personal space is like a dance. Pay attention to her cues and let her lead the way. 10. Tone of voice, the melody of attraction. You know how a song can evoke a whole range of emotions? Well, our voices can do the same thing. The tone of our voice can convey everything from excitement to boredom, from affection to annoyance. When a woman is attracted to you, you might notice her voice becoming softer and more melodic. Pay attention to her laugh. A genuine, heartfelt laugh is one of the most attractive sounds in the world. If she laughs easily around you, and her laugh seems to bubble up from deep inside, that's a fantastic sign. If you notice her voice getting a little breathier when she's talking to you, that's a subconscious sign of attraction. So, the next time you're chatting, listen closely to the melody of her voice. It might just reveal the song of her heart. Well, there you have it. We've covered so much ground today, from eye contact and smiles to body positioning and tone of voice. Remember, these subtle cues can speak volumes about how someone is feeling, especially when it comes to attraction. So the next time you're wondering if someone is interested, pay attention to their body language. It's like having a secret decoder ring for their heart. Thanks for joining me today. And remember, the most important thing is to be yourself, be respectful, and have fun. Now go out there and decode those silent signals. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. Until next time.